Good morning, Northwood students and staff. It is Thursday, August 18th. August 18th, Mrs. Winning's shaking yes. And let's start our morning with a moment of silence. Think about all those great things you're going to do today and those people you care about. Place your right hand over your heart and let's begin the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And Mrs. Winning has our character pledge. We'll do that, and then we have some other announcements. Respect, responsibility, and citizenship too. They bring out the best in me and you. Trustworthiness and being fair help to show others that we really care. We all know what's right. We all know what's good. We will do the things we know we should. Work hard, be nice. Thank you, Mrs. Winning. And Mrs. Winning, sometimes people get her name a little confused and they call her Miss Nancy. So Mrs. Winning and Miss Nancy, or Miss Nancy, you always see her smiling face in the office, and she's going to read our lunch menu today.
Okay, today choice A is chicken drumsticks with a whole grain bread. Baked pork chop with whole grain bread is choice B, with green beans, red pepper strips, celery sticks, applesauce. And on the bar today we have omelet and a whole grain biscuit with fruit and veggies.
Oh, all kinds of yummy choices. And our birthdays today, we have two birthdays in the nest. Mason Savage, happy birthday to you, and Anthony Wiley. So Anthony and Mason, it's your very special day. Make it a great one. And I have Mrs. Winning in here. I had Miss Kim and then Mrs. Nelson or Miss Becky, and now I have Mrs. Winning, and she helps our school run very smoothly as well. And I'm going to have her tell you one of the things that she does that is we're so grateful for.
Well, I tried to think about what was the most important thing that I did, but I couldn't come up with one thing.
You have so many.
So I decided this time of year probably the most important thing I do is getting the textbooks out to the kids so that you guys have something to learn from and the teachers can have something to help them teach you with. So I think
that's a big job.
This time of year, I think that's the most important.
So she has to check all those out, and then she checks them all back in, and she stores them for us, and she's so organized. It's always very seamless, and you guys get through those lines very quickly. So thank you, Mrs. Winning.
You're
She's
welcome.
also in charge of collecting book rental fees. I mean, the list goes on and on. But tell them what's really cool about you in Northwood Elementary.
Oh, I'm an old Northwood owl.
Seasoned. But what do you mean by that?
I started school here at Northwood in 1965 in kindergarten, and when I started school, I was in the new wing, which is now 3rd and 4th grade, and my kindergarten class was where Miss Mathena is.
Oh,
and
very cool.
It was a brand spanking new school then.
Awesome. So Mrs. Winning went to kindergarten here. She did all her elementary school here. She had all kinds of teachers here, none of the teachers that are here now. And then she came back, and now she works here. And you've been working here for a long time. You've worked
in 22 years.
Wow. So we are so thankful and grateful that she is one of the, I call her the front line. She always is a smile when you walk in the office. So if you ever need anything, Mrs. Winning's your lady. Just make sure you use your manners and make sure you do your role to make sure the school runs smoothly too, just like Mrs. Winning does. I think that's all today. NWA is supposed to go on time today, and we hope that happens. We hope our internet's working great today. Make it a great day because the choice is yours.